hey, you know what? It doesn't have to be expensive to be fashionable. We're talking about fashion today, and here with us today is Dara Ombres of Runway Apparel, and she's going to tell us how we can take these trends that are coming in style for spring, upcoming spring, and how we can do it the affordable way. Yes. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Doing well. How are you doing?
Doing well.
Okay, let's talk about it. Spring is right around the corner. It already feels like spring. What can we expect to see trending?
As far as spring, black and white, a little bit of leather, a lot of neon, bright colors. You'll also see, fun styles, patterns, pulling in some color, getting out of just the gray, the black, white, burgundy.
I am glad. I am so tired of seeing just the blah colors. It seems like I don't know, within the last year, going to pick up a dress sometimes is always in the dark, dreary colors it's been lately.
Yes.
So we're going to see a little more pop of color.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Fashion Week was a couple weeks ago,
Yes.
and that was up in New York. Of course, that's super expensive, and it covers all the trends. That was focusing more on the fall and winter.
Exactly.
Right?
Yes.
So has there been a lot of change, do you think, from the transition between the seasons in the fashion?
From spring to fall, it's interesting because you go during winter time, and so you're bundled up. And when I was there in September, everybody's coming out, and they're coming out in bright, vibrant colors, and you're seeing bright, vibrant colors. And going out there a couple weeks ago, a lot of boxy shaped. I went to BCBG, and a lot of capes, and a lot of fur, leather. More subdued colors. There was some really great, kind of landscape colors, I would say, more earth tones. But then I went to Desigual, and Desigual is always full of color, black and white, a lot of really fun patterns, but we saw a lot of metallics.
Metallics too, okay. Now I want to go back to, you're saying some of the trends we're going to see this spring. Leather, a little bit of leather. So leather, I typically think of more wintertime. How are we going to see this in spring fashion?
You'll see little bits and pieces like the peplum on your top. You'll see little trim in leather. Actually, Nautica last September showed men's shorts in leather. Interesting.
That is interesting.
Yeah. But going to the showrooms, a lot of the showrooms that we go to are international lines, and so a lot of French, Spanish, they incorporate leather, like maybe around the zipper, maybe on the shoulders, maybe in the cuff. So that's where you would see that.
All right, so now let's talk about how we can make this affordable. On a budget, what is a classic look? What do you recommend for a classic look that never goes out of style? And then give us some budget tips.
Okay. So a classic look for spring is some really cute, like maybe ankle length pants, topped with a really fun top, and then scarves, earrings, jewelry, anything that you may already have that you can incorporate. When I met with you, I think it was in January, we talked about different ways to tie scarves.
Yes, we did.
So not just around the neck, but maybe doing a vest, maybe doing some sort of braid. Always, use the pieces that you have, and bright, anything that you can do to kind of create a basic canvas and then add pops of color with scarves or jewelry or anything like that.
I love it. And that's also, you can take a scarf and you can transform an outfit too. So not only are you bringing it more up to date, but you're also stretching that dollar out a little bit more, right?
Exactly.
Thank you so much for coming in, and we're going to have details on how you can link up with her at Runway Apparel on our website, casa.com. Great tips. Thanks so much.
Thank you.